Good morning, Big Brother fans. It is Monday, August 2nd. And today is the power veto meeting where we expect it not to be used by Christian. And Whitney is pretty much ready to go. I don't think she's expecting to stay. She did make an effort last night to kind of lobby Christian a little bit, since Christian's a power veto winner. And the head of household. He would have no motivation to change the nominations unless he were indeed trying to backdoor someone, which is what they initially tried to kind of tease Whitney. And he actually said to Whitney, yeah, I might consider putting up Derek, but he's not going to do it. He's not changing the nominations. Whitney's going to know it. Whitney's going to go fairly quietly. I know, I talked about this yesterday. I think it's going to get better. It's going to pick up. If it doesn't pick up, it's because half the house is not paying attention and hasn't figured out some of this stuff. But I will say, Tiffany, again, is working her magic ways. So yesterday I recorded, it took me an hour to record like 10 minutes of CarCast because of various issues. So, I don't know if I said this or not, but at some point yesterday, Scott, from my co-host from the Big Brother Gossip Show, made a comment online on Twitter that he was kind of tired of Tiffany kind of targeting people. And he didn't say he was tired, but he made a comment about her targeting people. And it's, as I said yesterday, whether I recorded it or not, it's very much Derek-ish in its way, where she kind of turns the focus on different people, and she has now turned the focus on Tiffany. Last week it was Whitney, and today I said on Tiffany, and this week Tiffany has now turned it on Sarah Beth. So she's working on Sarah Beth for next week, and that is her plan, is to try to get Sarah Beth out. Now I know that Tiffany knows if Sarah Beth or say Kyland wins head of household, that Sarah Beth will be safe, because she's not going to push for someone who is so close to the head of household. But if it's anybody else, you can bet Tiffany will have been planting the seeds. She has planted the seeds with several people on different things. I think Kyland is closest to Sarah Beth. I think he may take Sarah Beth to the final two. Or, Sarah Beth is smarter than she seems. She even said, no, that was Hannah that was saying that she thinks Sarah Beth is faking it because she's 28. I think this is who she was talking about. She was talking about how Sarah Beth is 28, and a 28-year-old should have more life experiences than Sarah Beth claims to have, so she's faking it. Also, Tiffany has thrown out the angle of she thinks Sarah Beth might be America's player. She's just really, she will destroy your reputation if she's decided you're the next to go. And Tiffany has, her eyes are definitely set on getting the cookout to the final, to the jury at the very least, which has been made easier now that Claire won the last wild card comp, because that the big thing for the cookout was, and Tiffany's plan was, everybody has a pair, a non-cookout member, and we're all going to take that pair to the jury, and then we'll start picking them off. Well, her person was Claire, and she could have been forced at some point with the possibility of having to get rid of Claire before jury, but now Claire is guaranteed jury. So Tiffany's road to that plan was made that much easier. I'm sure she was excited when Claire got to jury, because I don't think she's concerned about Claire as an obstacle for her winning. She will get rid of Claire when she needs to. That woman has a plan, and she's going to execute it. She does not want to be in the finals against Claire. She plans on getting rid of Claire long before the final two. She would love to be against. I would say she'd love to be against Azah or Derek Frazier in the final two. I don't know how she feels being against Kyland or Xavier. Who else am I missing? Ooh, look, I've got a cast list. Kylan, Xavier, or Hannah. I don't know if she wanted to be against Hannah. She might want to be willing to be against Hannah, but maybe not. Hannah has this, I don't know who, and maybe this is, it's probably partially Sarah Beth, stoking the feeling that Hannah is the smartest player in the house. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I'm not saying she's not smart, but I don't know if she's the best player. I'm not sure. I don't know why people are getting that. From last night's show, by the way, and I never tweeted it. I've decided a couple times I wanted to do it. I've commented how I felt that the diary rooms have been a little bit more palatable in the last this season so far. They've been a little bit more natural feeling, at least to me, a little bit less forced. Not for a couple of people. Brittany's diary rooms are, to me, annoyingly over the top, and sadly, based on last night, Claire's diary rooms are not natural. They are forced. She's letting the production lead her down the road on what to say, and she's being a little bit cheesy, a little bit silly, a little bit tongue-in-cheek, and I don't like it. Which disappoints me from Claire, because she's better than that. Claire, don't succumb to the whims of the production people. Ugh. All right. With that, folks, I am going to call it a day. It's a very short one today. I did one just last night, early evening. I actually recorded it during the Big Brother show, and then I went home and watched Big Brother. So those of you that need to hear me talk a little bit more, well, just go to the previous days if you hadn't heard it yet. Otherwise, carry on with your day. Power veto meeting will be today. It will not be used. Whitney and Hannah will remain on the block, and Whitney is going home Thursday, folks. She did do, by the way, a makeup thing last night. If you're looking for makeup tips, she did like 2 hours worth of makeup tips last night on the feeds. I didn't watch it. I watched part of it. I had it on mute in the background and was paying attention to it. While upstairs, the guys were plotting on different scenarios. Downstairs, Hannah was giving a makeup class to almost all. I don't know why Azza didn't participate, but she kind of was in the background. But all the other girls sat around with their makeup out while Whitney gave her instructions on the best way to do makeup and such. And I thought, wow, this is a good bonding, social kind of a thing to do that would get you in good with other people. But you know what? It's too late now, Whitney. You're out the door. And I don't think that was her purpose. I think her purpose was she just wanted to do it. But she would have been better served maybe to do it the first week. Of course, the first week, you didn't have as much time to do that. I don't know. And the fact is, I thought, well, wait a minute. All the women are still there. There's no women gone yet. Whitney will be the first woman gone. So we still had 8 women in the house after 3 weeks. And it has not been, by the way, this is not the first time 3 men were evicted. And it did I mention this? I'm going to mention this very briefly before I get out, before I park for work. It is the last time 3, and I'm going to say white men were evicted first, was actually Big Brother. Big Brother 15, if you count Jeremy, which someone pointed out that Jeremy said he was part Indian, and that shouldn't count. But okay, whatever. Yes. Other than that, Big Brother Over the Top as well, and I think Celebrity Big Brother 2 also had it. But it's still pretty interesting. Actually, the only other time that 3 men from the regular Big Brother season was Big Brother 15. It never happened before that. All right, folks, I am at work. If you can't hear this loud, stinking air conditioner that gives you a sign that things are still summertime here. Hang on, I'm going to pause this. All right, that should be a little bit better. It should be fading out of in the distance. Anyways, I will do another CarCast tomorrow, and we'll talk to you. Maybe we'll have some more news, some more interesting stuff, hopefully. I do think that things are going to pick up with this next head of household. Don't forget, it is an endurance competition. So, and there's a plane going by. It's an endurance competition, and it will be on the feeds. So if you don't have the feeds, it wouldn't be bad to sign up for them now. You'll get 7 days free trial if you go through any site. I mean, go through your favorite site. If it's my site, great, awesome. There's a link pinned on my Twitter account, but whatever, however you want to do it, sign up, get your free 7-day trial, and you can watch, hopefully, most of the endurance competition Thursday night. And that's it, folks. I am out of here. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everyone else. I hope you have a wonderful Monday, as best as anybody's Mondays can be. Personally, we are back at a mask mandate at my workplace. We just got rid of the masks July 1st, and now we're putting them back on August 2nd. It's fine. I've been back at work for over a year, wearing a mask the entire time up until July 1st, so I am okay. And there's another plane. I work near an airport, if you didn't know. So that's it. Talk to you guys later. Bye-bye.